Test, test, test. Welcome everybody. Day two of the Hoop Here Get There Classic. Game number two coming up at 2 p.m., just about a half hour away. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. Thank you everybody for watching. We'll have a good matchup here today. Two ranked teams. Test, test, test. Welcome everybody to the Collar Foundation Complex here on the campus of Howard Community College in Columbia, Maryland. I am Matt Trudell and I will be here with you for day 2 of the Get Here, Hoop Here, Get There Classic. Game number 2 will be the number 22 Division I ranked Monroe University Mustangs taking on your number 15 Division II ranked Howard Community College Dragons. I'm excited. If you watched last night, this Monroe University team played CCBC Catonsville and they beat them final score 85-59, including a performance by number 13 Devere Palmer Jr. had 19 points, 11 rebounds. Some of the other stat packers from last night, number 10 Ryan Williams Jr. also had a double-double, 16 points, 12 rebounds. Hassan Washington fouled out, but he had 12 points, 6 rebounds. And Eric Mejia had 10 points, 4 assists, and 7 rebounds. So a complete game for him. Jordan Sanders had a quiet 9 points, 9 rebound game. The Monroe University Mustangs come into this game 10-2. They're riding a 8-game winning streak, and like I said, they are a Division I ranked team, number 22 in the country. Some stats for them: they average beating their opponents by 14.9 points per game. Their rebound margin is 9.1. They have a minus 1.1 turnover margin, though, so that's something. They commit 18.6 turnovers per game, but they also get 8.4 steals per game. Their leading stat getters: Devere Palmer Jr. averages 15.4 points per game. Eric Mejia averages 15.5 points per game. And Ryan Williams Jr. is their leading rebounder with 6.5 rebounds per game. He also averages 11.3 points per game. And Hassan Washington, it rounds out double-digit scoring, 10.6 points per game. For your Dragons, the number 15 ranked D2 program in the country, comes into today 7-1. Their last game was on Wednesday night. They took on the Allegheny College of Maryland. They beat them 71-55, which included Anthony Jami with almost a 20-20 game. He had 19 points, 20 rebounds. Emmanuel Enriquez had 11.6 rebounds. Arthur Roche with the complete game, 11 points, 3 assists, and 5 rebounds. And Jaden Johnson tacked on 10.6 assists and 5 rebounds, with Miles McDuffie adding 10 points. So 5 players in double digits the other night to increase their yearly performance to 7-1 on the season. Dragons on the overall, Emmanuel Enriquez averages 12.1 points per game. He is the leading scorer for this team. Anthony Jami averages a double-double, 10.9 points, 10.8 rebounds. He is the leading rebounder on this team. Arthur Roche, 10.8 points per game, 7.8 rebounds per game. And coming off the bench, Sincere Barfield, 9.6 points per game. The Dragons have a 5-game winning streak. They beat their opponents by an average of 14 points. They have a 14.1 average margin for rebounds. They commit 11.5 turnovers per game. Their turnover margin is 0.0, and they average 9.5 steals per game. So both of these teams are going to try and continue their winning streaks. One at 8, one at 5. One of their winning streaks will come to an end by the end of today. Let's start with some of these lineups now that we're under a minute away from the start of this game. Starting with the Mustangs of Monroe University, number 0, a freshman guard, Eric Mejia. Number 4, a sophomore guard, Jordan Sanders. Number 10, a sophomore guard, Ryan Williams Jr. Number 13, a sophomore forward, Devere Palmer Jr., and number 21, a sophomore forward, Hassan Washington. They are coached by Jeff Brustad. He's assisted by Patrick Dame, Jobs Reyes, and Ernie D'Angelo. And for your Dragons, number 1, a sophomore guard, Jaden Johnson. Number 7, a freshman guard, Miles McDuffie. Number 11, a sophomore guard, Emmanuel Enriquez. And number 15, a sophomore guard, Arthur Roche. And number 35, a sophomore forward, Anthony Jami. They are coached by Mike Smelkinson. He's assisted by Will Thomas, Alvarez Jr., and Cole Harshman. We're going to step aside for the national anthem in the starting lineups, and we'll be back for opening tip. All right, back here in Columbia, day 2, game 2 of the Hoop Here Get There Classic. The Monroe Mustangs will be taking on your Howard Community College Dragons. Like I said, Monroe is coming off of short rest. They played a game last night. They did not shoot the ball all that well. 3 of 18 from three-point range, and they had to play their starters pretty late into last night's game. So we will see how that favors the Dragons coming into today's game. And we have the opening tip-off. Washington will go up against Jami of the Dragons. The Dragons win the tip-off, but it's stolen away by Ryan Williams Jr. And Eric Mejia will start the first possession for Monroe and the first possession of this ball game. Mejia looking inside, gets it to Palmer. Palmer kicks it out to Sanders. Now Palmer will get it back. He'll drive, take a shot right inside the free throw line. Battle for the rebound comes down to Washington, and he gets fouled as he's shooting the ball. Comes up holding his nose. The foul is going to be on number 15, Arthur Roche. So the first foul of the game will go against the Dragons.
Number 15, Arthur Roche. That's his first and the team's first. Hassan Washington to the line.
Hassan Washington will come into this game shooting 77% from free throw range. He makes the first one last night. Again, he fouled out last night, but he had a 12-point game, 6 rebounds, and he went 2 of 3 from the line. This team is from New York, so they had a long trip and playing back-to-back games. He makes both free throws, and it will be 2-0 after the first possession for the Mustangs. Now Miles McDuffie gets the pass from Jaden Johnson, and the Dragons are underway. Roche looking inside to Jami, gets it down low to Jami. He gets stripped of the ball, and now heading the other way, Ryan Williams Jr. takes on Miles McDuffie. Wild layup attempt, misses it, but Devere Palmer gets the rebound for the Mustangs. He kicks it out to Williams, and now 2 extra passes, gets to Sanders for 3, and he hits that. And it is 5-0 for the Mustangs. They make their first three-point shot. Like I said, they went 3 of 18 last night from three-point range, so I don't expect another performance like that today. Now Roche with the ball, gets it to Enriquez. Now back to Johnson. Roche's looking down low. Cycles it out to Enriquez. Now Johnson gets it back. 8 seconds on the shot clock. They need to move quickly here. He's going to take a deep 2 and gets it to drop. So Dragons, their first points go to Jaden Johnson. And now Mejia with the ball for the Mustangs.
Johnson for 2.
Mejia's going to try and press it in, takes it down low, gets it back to Palmer, who gets it baseline to Mejia. Mejia misses the shot at the rim, gets his own rebound, misses that putback. Then the Mustangs miss another putback, and now Miles McDuffie comes down with it. Jaden Johnson's going to push it, does not have numbers, so he's going to back it out and gets it to Miles McDuffie. Now Roche's going to spin. Drive baseline, kicks it out to Jami. Jami for 3, misses off the front of the rim, and Miles McDuffie tries to save it, but he steps out of bounds. So it will be Mustangs ball. I was watching Jami during warm-ups. He can hit the 3, but I don't know. If you're the Mustangs, you're gonna let him shoot that every chance he gets. That's not the offense the Dragons want to run here. Now Ryan Williams Jr. on the other end gets it to Mejia. Mejia bounces it baseline to Washington. Washington gets a 2-point modified slam dunk to go. 7-2 is the score here. 17:28 left in this first half. Enriquez now with the ball for the Dragons. Gets it over to Roche. He pump fakes, drives across the lane, picks up his dribble, and then gets a shot to go. Gets the floater, and he will have a chance at a 3-point play. The foul is going to be on number 12. Nope. They called on 21. My apologies. Hassan Washington. And he picks up his first foul, and that is the Mustangs' first foul of the game. And Roche can cut it to a 2-point deficit if he makes his free throw here. And he averages 65.2% from the free throw line. He makes it. 7-5. Dragons cut it to 2. And now the Dragons are going to have a little bit of pressure, but not much. They're going to back off, and Mejia gets it across the timeline. Mejia gets a pick, but he goes the other way. picks up his dribble, kicks it out to Williams Jr. Jr. eventually decides to shoot a three, and he gets it to go. Now Johnson gets it up to McDuffie. McDuffie pump fakes, then he drives baseline. He throws up a floater, misses it, but they're going to give him 2 free throws. Foul's going to be on number 4, Jordan Sanders. That's his first foul. And McDuffie will go to the line. McDuffie comes into today a 75% free throw shooter. He averages 6.3 points a game. Gets the first free throw to drop. He can cut the deficit to 3 if he makes this one. Does not get it. Rolls in and out. Rebound goes to Ryan Williams Jr. of the Mustangs, and he'll bring it up, but he drops it off to Mejia. Now Mejia hands it off to Palmer Jr. Palmer Jr. drives, misses the layup at the hoop. Tough shot, doesn't get it to go, and Jami gets the rebound, and now Jaden Johnson heading the other way. Wants some motion from his offense, gets it to McDuffie. Now Jami over to Roche. Roche gets it baseline to McDuffie. McDuffie steps out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Possession to the Mustangs.
The Mustangs with a 4-point lead, 10-6. 16-15 left in this first half. Mejia's going to bring it across the line. And then gets it to Sanders. Sanders going to rotate around, gets it inside to Palmer Jr. Back out to Mejia, who thought about a 3. He steps in, kicks it out to Sanders. Extra pass to Palmer Jr. Takes a tough shot, gets it to go around the free throw line. And they stretch their lead to 6. Now Enriquez to McDuffie. Enriquez is going to shoot a 3. Doesn't get it to go. Roche tries to save it, and then Mustangs end up with it. And they turn it over. Ryan Williams Jr. was not ready for it. So the Dragons will have it. And Roche will inbound it. Gets it into Johnson. Johnson going to drive to his right. He's going to back out, get in Enriquez. Now McDuffie. McDuffie's going to drive in the lane. Tough shot off the side of the backboard. Doesn't get it to go, but Roche gets it. Misses the putback. He gets his own rebound and then kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson thought about a 3, but he's going to back up and reset. 13 seconds on the shot clock for the Dragons here. Johnson's going to drive baseline. Throws up the floater, misses it. Washington comes down with the rebound for the Mustangs. Now Mejia's heading the other way. 15 minutes left in this first half. They call a travel on Ryan Williams Jr. That will lead to the first media timeout. It is 12-6. Mustangs are up here early. We will be back shortly.
Howard Community College is where dreams take flight and opportunities are boundless. No matter where you are in life, you'll have a college experience that fits your needs. Receive support through more than just financial aid, tutoring, and childcare assistance. Gain momentum with accelerated courses and faculty you care. Experience a vibrant community where friendships are formed, passions are pursued, and memories are made. When you graduate, you'll have the degree, skills, confidence, and connections to thrive in today's ever-changing world. Explore endless possibilities in Dragon Country. Discover more at howardcc.edu today.
Welcome back to Columbia. Matt Trudell here with you. 14:59 left in the first half. Coming off of the turnover, Dragons are down 6 points, 12-6. Early on, you see this Mustang team 2 for 2 from three-point range. They only made 3 last night, so that is something to continue to watch. McDuffie gets it back to Johnson. A lot of communication on the court between both teams. Johnson over to Roche. Roche gets it back to Johnson. Now Enriquez inside to Roche. Roche's getting harassed, so he's going to back it out. Fakes the three. Gets it into Jami. Jami, 3 seconds left. Johnson's going to have to shoot a deep three, and he gets it to go. Jaden Johnson with a big-time three coming out of the media timeout. A little rushed, but it worked out for them. Dragons now running a zone. 3-point shot by Ryan Williams Jr. is no good. Johnson comes down with the rebound. Tries to cut into this 3-point lead. Now McDuffie over to Jami. Jami's pass almost gets stolen away, but Roche drives, gets it blocked. Now a battle for the ball. It ends up in Roche's hand, and they're going to call a foul on the floor. And it looks like DeVere Palmer Jr. is down on the ground injured at the moment. Shalaka Godswill came in from the media timeout for Monroe. He subbed in for Hassan Washington. The foul is on Jordan Sanders. That's his second. DeVere Palmer Jr. is going to try and stay in, but they're going to take him out, and Fakir Mosley comes into the game. Oh, no, Jordan Sanders is going to come out because he just picked up his second. So Palmer's staying in. Fakir Mosley. Now Enriquez, turnaround jumper, short. Rebound goes to Roche, but he gets it stripped, but then he strips the defender. He's on the ground battling for it, and that is a quick jump ball. But they're going to give it to them, and it will stay with the Dragons. But that was a mighty quick jump ball. It seemed like Roche was able to get the ball out quickly and get it back to Enriquez. Coach Smelkinson not happy with the call. But it will stay with the Dragons. McDuffie gets it into Roche. Roche's going to shoot the baseline three and gets it to go. And we have a tie ball game right now. 12 apiece. Roche was on fire during warm-ups today. I was watching the Dragons warm up, and Dragons are going to stay in this zone defense. Mosley gets it over to Mejia. Mejia's going to drive, and then out to Williams Jr. for three. He gets that to go. 15-12 is the lead. 13-15 left in this first half. Enriquez over to McDuffie. Oh, and it is a turnover. Enriquez went to charge the basket, and McDuffie tried to pass it to him where he was. So a turnover by the Dragons.
Number 24, Christian Dean.
Christian Dean will come in for McDuffie. I think the Dragons' first substitution. Palmer Jr. now. Back to Mosley of the Mustangs. He gets it over to Mejia. Inside to Palmer Jr. Palmer Jr. is going to turn around, miss the jumper, and Roche gets the rebound. Johnson's going to push it up to Dean. Dean's going to take it. Wild reverse layup. Does not get it to go, but he will go to line for 2 free throws. The foul is going to be on number 22, so that is Shalaka Godswill. That's his first one. Christian Dean comes into the game. 75% from the free throw line. Averaging 5.5 points a game coming off the bench for this Dragons team. He makes the first free throw. Now he will get a second opportunity. Gets that to go. So both free throws are good for Christian Dean. 15-14, 1-point lead for the Mustangs. Mosley running point, gets it over to Mejia. Now Williams Jr. Now Mejia, who's going to drive baseline, step back, then he's going to try again, has to get it into Palmer Jr. Palmer Jr. gets around Jami. He throws up the floater, misses it, but he is fouled by Christian Dean, that's his first foul, and Palmer Jr. will go to a line for his first free throw. He went 7 of 10 from the line last night. He averages 76.3 from the line, misses the first free throw. Second free throw is good. Gets it to drop. 2-point lead for the Mustangs. And now Jaden Johnson gets it to Dean. Now Enriquez is going to drive, takes it all the way, gets fouled. I believe that will be Godswell's second foul. And Enriquez will go to the line. He's a 71% free throw shooter.
That's his second and the team's fifth.
So 2 quick fouls by Shalaka Godswell. And that will bring Quing Fang Pang into the game. Enriquez makes the first free throw.
Entering the game for Monroe, number 33.
Quing Fang Pang, 6 points in last night's game, 5 rebounds. He came off the bench for this Mustangs team. Enriquez misses the second free throw, so it's still a 1-point lead for the Mustangs. And Mosley gets it over to Mejia. Now Mosley gets the return pass. Now Mejia's going to drive, pops a short jumper and gets it to go.
Evan Mejia, 4-2.
Now Dean gets it into Johnson. Enriquez. Now Roche. Now Enriquez. Now Dean thought about a three, gets it down to Enriquez. Enriquez is going to post up Palmer Jr., misses the bank shot off the backboard, and Ryan Williams Jr. gets the rebound for the Mustangs. And now Mejia's going to drive. Gets it out to Quinn Fang, and he hits the three. He definitely has that range. Now it's 21-15. Dragons are down 7 points. 11:16 left in this first half. Roche over to Enriquez, who gets a pick from Jami. Loses his balance, but he's going to stay. Now Roche dribbles it back out. 8 seconds on the shot clock. 5. Roche's going to drive, throws up a wild shot, gets it to drop. What a shot by Arthur Roche. And the foul is going to be on Quinn Fang Pang. That's his first. Sincere Barfield is going to come into the game for his first minutes for Emmanuel Enriquez. And what a shot by Arthur Roche. Dragons have had 2 end-of-the-shot clock shots that have gone in their favor. One was a three-pointer by Jaden Johnson, and Roche makes it a three-point play off the foul.
First of the team, 6.
21-18, Dragons are down. Mejia.
Number 2, Sincere Barfield, excuse me.
Ryan Williams Jr. tries to save the ball from going out of bounds. Sincere Barfield gets the steal. And now he gets it over to Jaden Johnson. Now Roche. Dean in the middle. Picks up a shot, misses the shot from just inside the free throw line. And Quinn Fang Pang drops it off to Mejia. Mejia wanted to drive, but Johnson played good defense on him. Now Mosley back to Williams Jr. Now Mejia splits the defender, loses it. And now Barfield heading the other way, gets it up to Johnson. Johnson gets blocked on the reverse layup by Ryan Williams Jr. And then they're going to call a foul on Jaden Johnson. That is Jaden Johnson's first foul. Team's third.
Power foul number 1, Jaden Johnson. That's his first and the team's third.
It is a media timeout, so we're going to step away. 21-18, 10 minutes left. Dragons are down. We'll be back. back here in Columbia. It will be Mustangs ball. Up 21-18 with 10 minutes left. Arthur Roche leads all scorers with 8 points, 5 rebounds. On the other side, Ryan Williams Jr., 6 points, both of them off of three-point shots. Now Palmer Jr. kicks it out to Mejia. It's a little high. Now Williams Jr. gets it down low to Pang. Extra pass to Mosley. He thought about a three, but good defense by Johnson. Now Williams Jr. is going to have to shoot a three. Misses off the front of the rim. Mejia tries to save it. He does. Gets it to Pang, and then an offensive foul. Good job by Christian Dean getting into good defensive position, and Pang will pick up his second foul.
33, Quinn Fang Pang. That's his second and the team's seventh.
Howard shooting 31% from the field, 41.2% for the Mustangs. Johnson gets it across the line. Now Barfield over to Dean. Dean passes a little too wild for Jami. Jami was a little late moving. So a turnover. Hassan Washington will come back into this game for the Mustangs for Pang.
Entering the game for
And
Monroe.
now Mosley will run point for the Mustangs. He's going to move to his left, gets over to Mejia. Mejia thought about a three, but he's going to back out. He wants a pick from Palmer Jr. He decides not to use it. He's going to spin back out. Good defense by the Dragons. Oh, they call a foul on Sincere Barfield.
Our foul number 2, Sincere Barfield. That's his first and the team's fourth.
That is his first, team's fourth foul. So Ryan Williams Jr. will look to inbound it for the Mustangs. And he gets it into Mejia. Now over to Williams Jr. Inside to Palmer Jr. He hits a bounce over. It gets stolen away. Jami gets it. And now Roche gets it to Jaden Johnson. Now Roche, Barfield to Christian Dean. Christian Dean pump fakes, gets it over to Roche. Now Johnson, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Johnson's going to drive. Tough shot in the lane, misses it. And then they're going to call a blocking foul on Arthur Roche. Not the best foul to pick up. Arthur Roche picks up his second foul. Emmanuel Enriquez comes into the game for Roche. There's going to be a discussion with the refs.
15, Arthur Roche. That was his second and the team's fifth. During the stoppage entering the game for the Dragons, number 11, Emmanuel Enriquez.
So Enriquez comes back in for Roche. Mejia's going to run point for the Mustangs. He's going to get a pick. Steps in, gets it baseline to Washington, and then Washington travels.
Traveling violation.
So the Dragons will get the ball. It's been 21-18 for a little bit now. And Dragons have a chance to cut into this lead, possibly tie it. Johnson down low to Jami. Jami gets fouled by Ryan Williams Jr., I believe. Let's wait for the call. They're going to call it on Ryan Williams Jr.
Monroe foul number 10, Ryan Williams Jr. That's his
Jami
first.
will go to the line
To the
for
line.
1-1.
1-1.
The first foul on Ryan Williams Jr. Jami is a 65.8% free throw shooter. Makes the first one. His second free throw is up off the front of the rim. Washington gets the rebound for the Mustangs. And now Mejia's going to bring it across. And he's going to get a pick. Shoots a mid-range jumper, gets that to go off the fake pass. 23-19.
Eric Mejia,
Dragons down by 4 points right now. Enriquez over to Johnson. Back to Enriquez. Now Dean. Dean's going to drive to his right. Stop, pops a tough shot. Gets it over Ryan Williams Jr.'s hand.
4-2.
And answers with the two of himself. Now Mejia Over to Mosley. Back to Williams Jr. Now Mia inside. Baseline to Washington. Washington gets fouled and gets the shot to go. The foul is going to be on Christian Dean. I believe that is his second. I will update you once I know for certain. That is Dean's second.
That's his second. And
Savion Gowder will come into the game for the Dragons. He will come in for Jaden Johnson. Washington got the 2-point basket, and he will go to the line. He has 6 points, 3 rebounds. He's made both of his free throws, but misses that one. Gowder gets the rebound, and now Sincere Barfield is going to head the other way. Some pressure by the Mustangs. Now Gowder gets it across the timeline off the pass from Barfield, and a timeout is called by the Dragons. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay here with here. Arthur Roche, 9 points, 5 rebounds, leads all scorers. Ryan Williams Jr., 2 of 4 from three-point range, has 6, and Washington has 6 points. Both of them have 3 rebounds apiece. Dragons are shooting 33.3% from the field compared to 47.4% by Monroe. 4 of 6 from three-point range for Monroe, 66.7. 2 of 4 for the Dragons, 50%. Dragons are 7 of 10 from the free throw line, and Monroe is 3 of 5. Both teams have 5 turnovers. Monroe has 7 points off turnovers compared to the Dragons' 4. Monroe is also out-rebounding the Dragons by 4, 13-9. Pretty even game so far. Second chance points is in favor of Monroe, 5-3.
Monroe was number 4, Jordan Sanders.
Jordan Sanders comes back into the game for the Mustangs, and now Sincere Barfield has it to come out of this timeout. Down low to Gowder from Dean, misses the point-blank layup, and Washington gets the rebound, and now Mosley's heading the other way. Good idea, just a missed shot at the basket. Now Mejia gets blocked by Dean, and Jami hands it off to Barfield, and the Dragons are heading the other way. Down low to Gowder. He gets it too low under the hoop, and it is a travel. Right idea there, but it was a little too far and added to the extra step. So 25-21. Mosley gets it. Washington had to tie his shoes, so they were working at a disadvantage. But he's back in the mix. Now Mejia thought about a three. He's going to push to his right, step back three. Does not get it to go. Gowder comes down with the rebound. And now Barfield heading the other way for the Dragons. Jami over to Dean. Dean's going to drive. Gets it poked away. Gowder is able to recover it, though. And now Barfield. 10 seconds on the shot clock. He's just going to shoot a three. It's short, and it goes out of bounds. It will be the Mustangs' ball. Rushed it a little bit too much once it hit 10 seconds, but and now Mosley with the ball is going to bring it across the timeline. 5:44 left in the first half. Dragons are down by 4 points. Now Mejia over to Mosley. Back to Mejia. He's going to shoot an open three. Misses it. Rebound goes to Jami. And now Barfield heading the other way. This game is definitely playing more into the hands of the Dragons, though. They like to slow it down, play some half-court offense. And they have it within 4 against a very good team here at home. But they have gone a little cold from the field so far. Now Dean drives in, floater in the lane, misses it. Battle for the rebound goes to Palmer Jr. of the Mustangs. He's going to bring it up, but he's going to slow it down. And then an overcommit on defense. He misses the reverse layup, though. And Gowder fouls him. Media timeout, so we're going to step away. 25-21, Dragons down 4 points with 5 minutes left in the first half. We'll be back. Welcome back to Columbia. Matt Trudell here with you. Again, this is game 2, the only game today of the Hoop Here, Get Here Classic. We will have 2 more games tomorrow at 12 and 2. DeVere Palmer Jr. is going to the line, where he's 1 of 2 so far today. And he makes the first free throw.
The previous.
Not a high score so far for the Mustangs, but most of the players that have played have scored points. So they have been able to distribute the ball. McDuffie and Johnson came back in for the Dragons coming out of the timeout. Jami gets it in the middle, and now Miles McDuffie. Johnson, Mustangs playing a press defense, so it took a lot of time off the shot clock for the Dragons. Now they're down to 13. McDuffie gets it into Enriquez. Enriquez extra pass to Jami, who gets it to go, and he is fouled. And DeVere Palmer Jr. is going to pick up an unnecessary foul. And Jami will have a chance to make a three-point play. That is Palmer's first foul. Anthony Jami misses the free throw. And now the Dragons are responding with a full court press. Mosley picked it up, but he has to get it to Williams Jr. Williams Jr. is going to take it all the way. And they call a foul on Anthony Jami. He wanted to dunk that as hard as he possibly could. So Ryan Williams Jr. will go to a line. Going to watch this. It does look like Anthony Jami was moving a little bit. It was close, but it looks like he slid his leg over a little too late. Williams Jr., leading scorer of this team, with 6 points, makes his first free throw of the day. So he is now up to 7 points. He had a 16-point, 12-rebound game last night here against the Cardinals in game 1 of the Hoop Here Get There. And he makes both of his free throws. Now Johnson gets it over to McDuffie. Dangerous pass. McDuffie bounces over to Dean. Dean gets it in the middle to Enriquez. Over pursuit by Sanders. He's blocked, though, by Washington. And now heading the other way is Sanders. Now Mustangs are moving it quick. Palmer Jr. over to Mosley. And a kickball on the Dragons.
Kickball out of bounds. Possession remains with Monroe.
The Mustangs ball under the hoop along the baseline. Palmer Jr. gets the pass in from Mosley. Being guarded by Enriquez. He tries to spin around. Gets around Enriquez and makes a tough shot off the backboard. He wanted a foul. Now Johnson gets it poked away. It goes out of bounds. DeVere Palmer Jr. got his hand in on the pass meant for Enriquez. So it'll be Dragons ball. Mustangs are going to back off defensively. Dean comes in for Enriquez. I'm sorry, Harshman comes in for Enriquez. And Johnson gets the inbound pass from McDuffie. Now Harshman gets his first touch of the game. Now Johnson, turnaround jumper just inside the free throw line. And the battle goes off of Quing Fang Peng, who just came back into the game for DeVere Palmer Jr. So it'll be Dragons ball, 20 seconds on the shot clock, 3:33 left in this first half. Harshman looking to inbound it, and he's just going to throw it deep to Johnson. Catches it like a receiver over his shoulder, and they reset. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Harshman gets it over to Johnson. Now McDuffie, under 10 seconds, gets it stripped away. They're going to call a foul on, I believe, Mosley. Keir Mosley picks up the foul. It might be his third. Oh, that's his first foul, actually. Miles McDuffie goes to the line for 2. Mejia comes in for Mosley on the Mustang side. McDuffie is 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Made free throws his only points of the game so far. Doesn't get the first one to go. All right, the second free throw, it looks like there might have been not an official warning on the Dragons bench, but the refs stopped the game to go talk to Coach Smelkinson. McDuffie makes the second one. 31-23, Dragons are down by, 31-24, Dragons are down by 7. Mejia almost got his pass stolen away, but he's able to recover it. Now Sanders for 3 and gets the bank shot off the backboard for 3 to go. And that's the first double-digit lead of the game, and it goes to the Mustangs. So Dragons, this final 3 minutes, want to get it as close as possible. They don't necessarily have to take the lead. Jami gets the pass down low from Johnson, misses the shot, but he's able to tip it back to Christian Dean. Dean throws it off the side of the backboard to Jami, and Jami's pass is stolen away by Washington. Now Mejia. Hang not ready for it, but he's able to tap it back to Mejia. And then baseline to Washington, who gets the 2-point baseline slam. And a timeout is called by Coach Brostad of the Mustangs. We're going to stay here with you. Mustangs have a 12-point lead. And Dragons 7 of 25 from the field, 28%. 12 of 25 from Monroe, 48%. Including shooting 55% from three-point range and 77.8%. So the struggles that this Monroe team had shooting last night, where they shot 40% from the field, 16.7% from three-point range, and 70% from the free throw line, are the opposite today. They've improved on all of those numbers so far in the first half. They made 2 more threes in the first half so far than they did all game last night. And the Dragons, on the other hand, are struggling, shooting 40% from three-point range. That's not terrible, but, well, I mean, that's actually pretty good. But 28% from the field overall and 61.5% from the free throw line. Jami gets the pass down low from Dean, kicks it out. Now Dean thought about a 3. He's going to spin. Gets it over to Johnson. Johnson to McDuffie. McDuffie, having 2 defenders on him, is going to get around Pang. Misses the shot, but he is fouled by Pang, and I believe that's Pang's 3rd foul already. So going to the line is McDuffie.
Number 33, Quinn Pang. That's his 3rd. The team's 11th.
Wing Fang Pang already in foul trouble. I believe his half is likely over.
Shooting 2.
McDuffie will get these 2 free throws. Doesn't get the first one to go. DeVere Palmer Jr. will come in for Pang. McDuffie's 2nd free throw. Gets the friendly roll on that one. So Dragons cut it to an 11-point lead by the Mustangs. Mejia now gets it across the line. Ryan Williams Jr. inside to Palmer Jr. Throws the oop. It is no good, but they're going to call a foul. The foul, I believe, is going to be on Christian Dean. That's his 3rd foul, so now he's entered the foul trouble.
Christian Dean, that's his 3rd and the team's 9th.
And Enriquez is going to come in for Christian Dean, and his half will be over.
Washington to the line.
Washington, 2 of 3 from the free throw line today. Tied with Ryan Williams Jr. with 8 points. He gets 2. Makes the first one.
Entering the game for the Dragons, number 11, Emmanuel Enriquez.
Enriquez will come back into this game. And now Washington will take the second one, gets that one to go, and then Riley Dunn will come in for him, making his first appearance of this game. The 7-foot freshman forward from Australia. Played a lot of minutes in last night's game. 38-25, Dragons down by 13. Johnson over to Harshman. Harshman will shoot the three, misses everything, and Ryan Williams Jr. gets it. He's going to get it up to Mejia. Now Williams Jr.'s pass to Sanders is a little too hard and off point, so a turnover. Now Enriquez gets it into Johnson. We're back underway. Harshman over to Johnson. Now McDuffie. Now Johnson. Johnson will shoot the three. Misses it, and rebound goes to Ryan Williams Jr. Not much movement on the Dragons offense in that possession, and had to settle for a three. That was no good. Under a minute left in the first half, 54 seconds to be exact. Mejia, mid-range jumper goes. And now it's a 15-point lead. The Dragons have had a tough first half, but especially a tough few minutes, and now it's a 15-point lead just like that. Harshman, Enriquez shoots a three, misses it. That makes him 0 for 6 from the field, and they need to get him going if they're going to want to get back into this game. 2-second difference between the shot clock and game clock, and Mejia's going to hold it. Dragons in a 2-3 zone. Now Mejia, 8 seconds, inside to Palmer Jr. Palmer Jr. misses the shot. Dunn tries to tip it up, but Harshman now has it. It's over to McDuffie. He spins, step back, deep two, and gets that to go at half. And a big shot by Miles McDuffie to end the first half. Cuts it to a 13-point lead for the Mustangs. Score at the end of half is 40-27. Mustangs up 13. We'll be back to discuss some of the first half stats.
Howard Community College is where dreams take flight and opportunities are boundless. No matter where you are in life, you'll have a college experience that fits your needs. Receive support through more than just financial aid, tutoring, and childcare assistance. Gain momentum with accelerated courses and faculty you care. Experience a vibrant community where friendships are formed, passions are pursued, and memories are made. When you graduate, you'll have the degree, skills, confidence, and connections to thrive in today's ever-changing world. Explore endless possibilities in Dragon Country. Discover more at howardcc.edu today.
I just
Howard Community College is where dreams take flight and opportunities are boundless. No matter where you are in life, you'll have a college experience that fits your needs. Receive support through more than just financial aid, tutoring, and childcare assistance. Gain momentum with accelerated courses and faculty you care. Experience a vibrant community where friendships are formed, passions are pursued, and memories are made. When you graduate, you'll have the degree, skills, confidence, and connections to thrive in today's ever-changing world. Explore endless possibilities in Dragon Country. Discover more at howardcc.edu today.
Welcome back to College Foundation Complex here on the campus of Howard Community College. Matt Trudell with you. We're about ready for the start of the second half of Game 2 of the Hoop Here Get There Classic between the number 22 D1 Monroe University Mustangs and the number 15 D2 your Howard Community College Dragons. Dragons had a very tough first half, only shot 27.6% from the field, 25% from three-point range, 60% from the free throw line. Now, I will say Monroe, 46.4% from the field, 55.6% from three-point range, and 81.8% from the free throw line. I would imagine those numbers might come down. That's a pretty decent shooting outing, especially from three-point range and the free throw line. But, you know, the Dragons are definitely looking probably Emmanuel Enriquez 1.0 of 6 from the field. Made 1 of 2 free throws. They need more out of him. Anthony Jami, 3 points, 3 rebounds. He's been kind of swarmed up. Arthur Roche was the guy in the first half, 9 points, 5 rebounds, but a lot of that came in the first 10, 12 minutes of the first half. So, you know, they got to look to get some of their guys involved and get some easy baskets to claw their way back. They're down by 13. It's not an insurmountable lead, and they are playing a really good team, and they definitely have a shot. On the other side, Hassan Washington, 10 points, 6 rebounds, only 1 foul. He fouled out of yesterday's game, and they've been finding him along the baseline to cause some problems for the Dragons in the first half. Ryan Williams Jr., 8 points, 2 free throws, and then 2 early threes. Devere Palmer Jr., 7 points, 2 rebounds, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. But the Dragons definitely have an opportunity to claw their way back into this game and pull out a victory against a really tough team. Coach Smelkinson, you know, gave them a plan at halftime, and we'll see how they react in the start of this second half. We will have Monroe starting with the ball. Ryan Williams Jr. will look to inbound it. And we are back underway. Mejia gets the inbound. Now Ryan Williams Jr. gets it back to Mejia. Mejia dribbles behind his back. Now Ryan Williams Jr. left open for 3. Misses it. The rebound goes down to Sanders, and they will reset. Mejia thought about a 3. Now down low to Palmer Jr. Spins around. Gets a tough basket. Dragons bench wanted to travel. So first basket of the second half goes to the Mustangs, and now they're up 15. Was their largest lead in the first half. McDuffie to Enriquez, and his pass gets tipped away, so we'll stay with the Dragons. They'll have 18 seconds on the shot clock.
Possession remains for the Dragons.
McDuffie will look to inbound the ball. He gets it into Johnson. Now Roche gets it down low to Jami. He's swarmed and gets it ripped away from him by Washington. Now Mejia will head the other way. Gets it up to Williams Jr. He gets stripped. Washington battles for it, and then McDuffie gets the steal. He's going to take it up, take on everybody. Misses the layup, and then they call a foul. It was a late foul call, but I was actually going to be surprised if they didn't call a foul. There was a lot of contact. So McDuffie will go to the line for 2 free throws. Oh, they called it a goaltending. They called it a goaltending, so no foul.
Interference called against Monroe. That basket will count.
So 42-29, McDuffie will be credited with the points. Mejia now moves to his right, bounces it down low to Washington. Washington gets the cutter, extra pass, and Jami gets the block, but a late foul call on that one. Jami got the block on Washington, or I'm sorry, Ryan Williams Jr. And so they are going to send Ryan Williams Jr. to the line for 2 free throws. Like I said, coming in 2 for 2 from the line in the first half. excellent extra pass to Ryan Williams Jr., but the refs are saying Jami got a piece of his hand. First free throw is good. Misses the second one. That's his first miss from the line today. Johnson gets the pass back from Jami, who got the rebound. Now the Dragons, Roche over to Johnson. McDuffie is going to split the defenders, gets the baseline pass to Roche. He's swarmed. He goes up for the shot, does not get it to go, but he is fouled. Foul is on number 13, Devere Palmer Jr. That is his second foul and the first foul by the Mustangs in the second half. Roche will get a chance at 2 free throws. He was 2 for 2 in the first half. Gets the first one to go. Joins the double-digit club and ties Hassan Washington for leading scorer of the game. Second one. Gets that one to go. So 11 points for Arthur Roche. 2 coming off of those free throws right there. 43-31. Dragons down by 12. 18 minutes left in this second half, sorry. Palmer over to Washington. Washington misses the shot. Rebound goes to Enriquez, and now Johnson's pushing it the other way. Dragons starting to try and go on a little run here. McDuffie to Enriquez, back to McDuffie. McDuffie kicks it out to Johnson, a little too high for him to get an open 3. Now Enriquez to Jami. Jami drives. Tough shot off the backboard is no good. Williams Jr. steps out of bounds on the rebound. So it'll be Dragons ball under the basket.
Out of bounds. Possession back to the Dragons.
Johnson will look to inbound it when the refs are ready, and they are. Johnson just throws it out. It's almost stolen away. McDuffie. They're going to say it is off.
Out of bounds. Possession to the Dragons.
They're going to say it's off Monroe. So Dragons will have the ball. They kind of partially took me out here. All right. Yes, I'm fine. All right, we are back. Jami now with the ball. Bounces it baseline to McDuffie. He can't handle it, but is able to recover. Johnson misses the floater. It goes off of Williams Jr. So it'll be Dragons will have 1 second on the shot clock.
Out of bounds. Possession still remains with the Dragons.
17:22 left in the second half. Still trying to get my table in line down here. Enriquez shoots a 3, in and out. So it will be Monroe ball. Palmer Jr. gets it down to Washington. Washington close to a travel, but gets it to Williams Jr. Now Mejia inside to Washington. Extra pass to Sanders for 3, and he gets that to go. And they temporarily stop the bleeding. Now Johnson.
Jordan Sanders for 3.
Over to McDuffie. Jami now to Roche. Roche thought about it. He drives baseline, then gets it to Jami. Jami misses the layup, but he will have a chance at 2 free throws because he is fouled by Hassan Washington. That is his second foul.
Hassan Washington, that's his second and the team's second. Anthony Jami to the line, shooting 2.
So Jami's at the line, first free throw. Misses the first one. Dragons now 11 of 18 from the free throw line. Second one does drop, so it's now a 14-point lead for Monroe. Dragons running a full court pressure. Sanders got the inbound. Roche is guarding him. Just gets it over the line with a couple seconds to spare. Now Mejia looking to get a pick. Now Palmer Jr. drives. Tough shot, misses it. Jami gets the rebound, and now Johnson. And a foul is called. Foul is going to be called on Hassan Washington. That's his third.
For the Mustangs, number 5,
Riley Dunn will come into the game for him. Now Enriquez inbounds it to Johnson. Johnson to Roche, inside to Jami. Back out to Johnson. Johnson will shoot the three, misses it off the front rim. Williams Jr. comes down with the rebound. He's going to bring it up the court, then gets it inside to Palmer Jr. Palmer Jr. kicks it out to Mejia. Mejia thought about a three, but he's going to drive across the lane, misses it. Good defense by Jami. And now Roche's bringing it the other way, and he gets fouled.
Monroe foul number 0, Eric Mejia. That's his first.
Eric Mejia picks up his first foul. Team already has 4 fouls for Monroe. Now McDuffie gets it into Johnson. Johnson calls out a play for his team. Enriquez. Now McDuffie. Over to McDuffie. McDuffie will fire the three. Misses it off the front of the rim. Rebound goes to Palmer Jr. Now Palmer Jr. gets it over to Sanders. He pump fakes. Now gets it down low to Riley Dunn. Dunn posting up Jami. Picks up his dribble. He needs help. Gets it out to Sanders. And now Mejia. Mejia's going to drive to his right. And gets a tough layup off the backboard to bank. It looks like he got away with 2 push-offs, but no call. All right, now Roche. First one was close. The second one when he drove his shoulder into him, I think they might have, had a right to call that. Now Jami misses the shot at the hoop, but he gets fouled, so he will go to line for 2. And the foul's going to be on Riley Dunn. And that is a media timeout. 14:48 left in the second half. 48-32. Dragons are down. We'll be back. Welcome back to Columbia, the Caller Foundation Complex. Anthony Jami will have 2 free throws coming his way out of the media timeout. It's 48-32. The first one. Off the front of the rim. All starters from Monroe have 8 or more points. The leading scorer being Hassan Washington with 10. Makes the second one, so Jami cuts it to a 15-point lead for the Mustangs. Mosley, who just came back into the game for Mejia, brought it up the court, hands it off to Sanders now. Now Mosley gets it back. Mosley looking to get it inside, has to dump it out to Palmer Jr. Palmer Jr. gets a pick. Now Riley Dunn thought about a three, and he travels. Good defense by the Dragons there. All right, so it'll be Dragons ball. Johnson gets the inbound from Enriquez. Dragons need to find a way to get Enriquez involved. Put some pressure. Roche left open for three, misses it. Rebound drops to Mosley of the Mustangs. And now he's going to push it up, gets it to Sanders. Sanders will shoot a three, misses that. And now Johnson is pushing it for the Dragons. He's going to take it all the way and gets the layup to go. Finger roll at the basket. Tough shot. And now the Dragons are going to play a press. Sanders gets it. He's trying to back down Roche. Gets it across the line. Palmer Jr. now. He's going to take on Enriquez. Enriquez pokes it away and they call a foul.
Our foul number 11, Emmanuel.
That is Emmanuel Enriquez's first foul. It was a close. It looked like he got all ball in the replay I'm seeing, but it is a 13-point lead for the Mustangs. Brian Williams Jr. looking to inbound it, needs help, gets it to Palmer Jr. And now Mosley, then a pick. He's going to get it back. And they call a foul on Enriquez again. Emmanuel Enriquez.
Our foul number 11, Emmanuel Enriquez. That's his second and the team's third.
Second foul going to the line. Devere Palmer Jr. 9 points, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. It looks like Mejia's going to come back in for the Mustangs. Palmer makes the first one.
Entering the game for Monroe, number 0, Eric Mejia.
Palmer now with 10 points in the game can stretch it to 11 and tie the game lead with Arthur Roche. And he does, makes both of them. Now Johnson heading the other way, 50-35, 13-19 left in the second half. Dragons are down 15. Enriquez misses the layup. It slipped out of his hand, but a good play by the Dragons, just unable to execute. Now Mosley, floater in the lane, misses that. Rebound goes to Roche, who gets it up to McDuffie. McDuffie gets it across the line, and now Johnson over to Roche. Roche downloaded Enriquez, and Enriquez gets that one to go. So Enriquez was open along the baseline 2 times in a row. He gets that one to go. And he makes his first basket from the field, so hopefully that brings some heat. Now Mejia, and they're going to call a foul on the floor. They're going to call it on Roche, it looks like.
Our foul number 7, Miles McDuffie.
Oh, nope, they called on Miles McDuffie. That's his first, team fourth. So Mejia will have it along the baseline, gets it into Palmer Jr. Palmer Jr. misses the shot. It might have been tipped by Enriquez. Now Roche gets it back to Johnson. Johnson gets a pick from Jami. Kicks it out to Roche. Roche's going to drive baseline inside to Jami. Out to McDuffie. McDuffie deep 2. Can't get it to go. And now Mosley heading the other way. Palmer Jr. McDuffie cuts off the passing lane. Now Mejia cuts back, gets it. Now baseline. Good job by McDuffie to poke the pass away. And now McDuffie takes it all the way. Misses the layup. Roche gets it. And then they call a no foul. And now they call a foul. Christian Dean and Sincere Barfield come on for Enriquez and McDuffie.
Entering the game for the
They
Dragons,
called the foul on McDuffie.
at number 24, Christian Dean.
Both teams even with 5 fouls apiece. Dragons bench was a little upset that Roche didn't get the benefit of a foul call. Mosley gets the inbound pass. Dragons doing a little bit of pressure, but not too much, just a little annoyance. Mosley gets it across the line. Now Johnson back to Palmer Jr. Palmer Jr. driving, gets, oh, they call a foul. Fouls on Anthony Jami. I don't know about that one, but
Our foul, number 35, Anthony Shami. That is his third.
that is his third foul, so he needs to be careful. There's still 11 minutes and 24 seconds left in this second half. Palmer Jr. goes to the line for 2. He's the leading scorer for the Mustangs. Only 3 of 12 from the field, but he's 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Makes the first one.
Entering the game for the Dragons.
Jami comes out for Emmanuel Enriquez. Palmer Jr. gonna have a second shot. Makes that one, so 52-37. Dean gets it into Johnson. Dragons are running, kind of forced to run small right now because of Jami's foul trouble, so we'll see how that goes. Roche, tough shot in the lane, off the backboard is no good. Rebound goes to Dunn, who gets it to Mejia. Mejia's going to bring it up the court, get around, floater in the lane, and Enriquez is going to pick up the foul. 2 shots coming to Eric Mejia.
Emmanuel Enriquez. That is his third of the team's 6.
These will be Mejia's first free throws of the game. Makes the first one. Gets the second one to go as well, so 2 for 2. He now has 10 points on the game to go along with 4 rebounds and 5 assists. So a pretty complete game for Mejia. Now Dean thought about a 3. He's going to drive, but then back out to Johnson. Johnson to the baseline for Enriquez. Enriquez spins, gets blocked, but they're going to call the foul on Riley Dunn.
Monroe foul number 5, Riley Dunn. That's
Enriquez goes to the line for 2 free throws. 1 of 2 from the line today. I think both teams in the second half have a bit of a legit gripe with the refs. Some no calls, some phantom calls. Enriquez makes the first free throw. Gets the second one to drop as well. Now Dragons going to continue their pressure. 54-39. Mosley gets it across the timeline, gets a pick from Palmer Jr. Now Williams Jr. gets the deep 2 to go. And now Roche bounces it back to Johnson. Barfield over to Johnson. Now Dean. Inside to Roche. Roche back out to Johnson. Johnson deep 2. Answers himself. Good shot by Jaden Johnson. Good offense by the Dragons.
Johnson for 2.
Now Mosley gets the inbound. Mosley gets it across the line. Now Dean guarding Ryan Williams Jr. Palmer Jr. fakes the handoff to Mejia. Now Dunn. Dunn needs some help. They're under 10 seconds. Now Mosley gonna drive, spins, reverse layup, gets that. That's a pretty layup. So a made layup by Mosley Jr. with 2 seconds left on the shot clock. We're going to step aside. It's a media timeout. 58-41. Mustangs up. 9:32 left in the second half. All right, back here in Columbia, coming out of the media timeout. Sincere Barfield inbounds the ball to Jaden Johnson. Dragons down 17 points. Little less than half of the half left. Johnson over to Enriquez. Now Roche, baseline three. Little too strong. Dunn gets the rebound for the Mustangs. He gets it to Mosley. Mosley will shoot a three. Misses it off the front rim. Roche comes down with the rebound with some help from Enriquez. Roche's going to push it up. Get around the defender. Tough shot. Enriquez misses the putback. And it has just been a tough game for Emmanuel Enriquez. He had a putback. Missed it. The foul is going to be on Emmanuel Enriquez. And a 1-and-1 is coming to Mosley.
Howard fouls on number 11, Emmanuel Enriquez.
That is Enriquez's fourth foul. And we'll see if Coach Smelkinson wants to make a change. First free throw is good for Mosley. Makes the second one. It rimmed around a little. Savion Gowder is going to come into the game for Enriquez.
First the game for the Dragons, number 23, Savion Gowder.
And, Monroe's 17 of 20, 85% from the line today. Yesterday they shot just 70%, I believe. 70.3%. So they've been making their shots. All right, now Dean back to Johnson. Johnson's going to drive baseline, tries to get it in. It's stolen by Mejia. Mejia gets it all the way over to Mosley, who drops it back to Williams Jr. Williams Jr. gets it to Mosley. Mosley's going to drive baseline and makes the baseline layup. 62-41, largest lead of the game for the Mustangs. 21-point lead. Now Roche. And they call an illegal screen on Savion Gowder. Dragons knew coming into this game, this Monroe team is a Division I JUCO program. They're ranked. Very good team. And they knew that it would be a tough battle. The Dragons have struggled from the field today so far. There's still time to turn it around. Ryan Williams Jr. misses the layup at the basket. Dunn battles for the rebound. It ends up with Ryan Williams Jr. They're going to back it out. Dragons just need to get some stops. and find some easy baskets for them to claw their way back in. Williams Jr. gets it down low to Dunn, and Dunn gets a tough basket at the hoop contested by Gowder. Johnson to Barfield, inside, now to Gowder. Gowder gets blocked at the rim, but somehow it bounces off the hoop, backboard and goes in. So Gowder with two, and Barfield's going to pick up a foul. And at this stage of the game, with Monroe being in the bonus and shooting 2 free throws the rest of the way, it's a tough foul. That's Sincere Barfield's second foul of the game. McDuffie's going to come back in. Misses the first one. McDuffie comes in for Barfield.
Number 7, Miles McDuffie.
Misses both of them, so Roche gets the rebound. Now Johnson gets it up to McDuffie. Now McDuffie back with it. Kicks it out to Roche. Roche drives. And a miscommunication. And it's a turnover on the Dragons.
Out of bounds, possession to the Mustangs.
So it'll be Mustangs ball, Palmer Jr. Mosley gets the inbound. Good steal by Christian Dean on Ryan Williams Jr.'s pass. Christian Dean misses the layup. It was contested. Now McDuffie gets the pass from Gowder, and he makes the layup at the hoop. Dragons cut it to 19. Now Roche playing tough defense on Mejia. Mejia gets it up to Palmer Jr. Extra pass to Williams. Williams reverse layup, gets it to go. Tough shot. Now down low to Gowder. Gowder gets the shot off the backboard to drop. Savion Gowder, 4 quick points. Now Mejia drives in the lane. Misses it, but he gets fouled. They're going to call the foul on Savion Gowder.
Our foul number 23, Savion Gowder. That's his third.
2 shots going to Mejia. Mejia misses the first one, so he made his first 2 free throws, and he's been cold since. It's what the Dragons need. Makes the second one. Back up to a 20-point lead. Johnson's going to let the inbound pass roll, then he picks it up. Now McDuffie, back to Johnson. Roche. Now Johnson looking. Kicks it out to Roche. A little too low for him to get a clean 3, but he's going to drive and hits the floater in the lane. Good take by Arthur Roche. Now Mejia throws it. But good save by Mosley to not land in the backcourt and able to save the backcourt violation. McDuffie now on Mosley. Mosley now Dunn left open for 3, and he gets that to go. And a timeout is called. Full timeout is called by Monroe, so I'm going to step aside. It's 70-49, 5:17 left in the second half. We'll be back. Oh, they're changing it to a media timeout, so we will be back shortly.
Howard Community College is where dreams take flight and opportunities are boundless. No matter where you are in life, you'll have a college experience that fits your needs. Receive support through more than just financial aid, tutoring, and childcare assistance. Gain momentum with accelerated courses and faculty who care. Experience a vibrant community where friendships are formed, passions are pursued, and memories are made. When you graduate, you'll have the degree, skills, confidence, and connections to thrive in today's ever-changing world. Explore endless possibilities in Dragon Country. Discover more at howardcc.edu today.
All right, we're back here in Columbia. 5:17 left. Dragons down 70-49. Arthur Roche is going to inbound the ball to Jaden Johnson. Now McDuffie drives, misses the reverse layup. Rebound goes to Ryan Williams Jr. He's going to back it out. Almost loses it. But he's able to save it. Now Mosley's going to get the pass. Mosley over to Palmer Jr. Palmer Jr. gets it down low to Godswill, who just came into the game. It gets blocked by McDuffie. Now they call a travel on Godswill.
Monroe.
So Dragons will have the ball. Down 21. Johnson calls a play. Roche now with it. Gets it across to McDuffie. McDuffie Johnson, deep three. Can't get it to go. The putback slam is missed by Roche. And now Mosley with it for the Mustangs. He kicks it out to Mejia. Mejia will shoot a three, and he gets that to go. And the largest lead of the game for the Mustangs, 24 points with 4 minutes and 3 seconds remaining. Now McDuffie. Turnaround jumper. Misses it. Gowder gets the rebound, misses the putback. And now Mejia. Mejia's going to drive. Picks up his dribble, bounces it back to Godswill. Godswill's going to take it. Misses the layup. Rebound goes to Palmer Jr. Palmer Jr. gets blocked by Gowder. Ryan Williams Jr. misses the shot, and now Roche comes down with the rebound. Gets it to Johnson. Johnson's going to take it, gets it baseline to Gowder. Gowder gets the easy basket. Now Mejia. Colin Harshman and Jasper Hanna are about to check into this game. Mejia's going to get a pick from Godswill. He doesn't use it, goes the opposite direction. Now Mejia back to Palmer Jr. Palmer Jr. is going to drive. Left-handed layup, misses it. Rebound goes to Gowder, and they're going to call a foul on Godswill. Colin Harshman's going to come in for Jaden Johnson. Jasper Hanna's going to come in for Arthur Roche. Gowder will go to a line for a 1-and-1. Misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Godswill will get the rebound, and now Mosley, Parole, and Zoldman come in for Monroe off the bench. Now Godswill drives and gets the basket. Right-handed layup off the backboard. Dean for three, misses it off the front of the rim. Mosley gets the rebound. Gets it across the line. Mosley hands it off to Zoldman. Now Peral. Godswill gets it out to Mosley. Mosley gets a pick. And good job by Dean getting the steal on the pass. Now Jasper Hanna gets the layup off the backboard and will have a chance at a three-point play. What a take by Jasper Hanna. Coming into the game for the Dragons is going to be Kanye McMahon.
Entering the game for the Dragons.
He comes in for Christian Dean. Hanna completes the three-point play. Makes it a 21-point lead.
The Dragons. Number 13, Nathan Whiteshoe.
McDuffie comes out of the game for Nathan Heitshoe. Mosley gets the inbound. Ryan Williams Jr. to Godswill. Godswill thought about it. He's going to try and drive. Right-handed layup off the backboard. Gets it to go. And now Heitshoe brings it up the court for the Dragons. Now Harshman. He's going to shoot a three. In and out. Godswill gets the rebound. And now Mosley with it. One minute left in the second half. Godswill posting up Gowder. Turnaround jumper. Does not get it to go. Rebound goes to Hanna. Hanna falls. Able to maintain his dribble. He's going to take it all the way. Misses it off the backboard though. Peral gets it up to Ryan Williams Jr. And he gets a tough rebound layup to go. And he will have a chance at a three-point play. Foul is going to be on Jasper Hanna.
Team is over the limit. Ryan Williams Jr. to the line to shoot two.
Williams makes the three-point play.
Correction, to shoot one.
Heitshoe's going to get the inbound pass. Now Harshman. Harshman throws it down low. Godswill gets the the steal. Hanna gets the steal from him, and then a foul is called. So Hanna will go to the line for two. Make sure to tune in tomorrow for Game 3 and Game 4 of the Hoop Here Get There Classic, the inaugural Hoop Here Get There Classic, where we will have at 12 o'clock the Dragons women's team will take on Essex Community College, and at 2 p.m. the Dragons JV team will take on Virginia Union's JV team. Jasper Hanna makes the first free throw. Those will be the final two games and day 3 of the Hoop Here Get There Classic. Misses the second free throw. Godswill. Got the rebound, gets it to Mosley. The game will end 80-55. Dragons pick up their second loss of the season, so they are now 7-2. And Monroe University will improve to 11-2 on the season. And I hope you guys enjoyed the game. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you tomorrow for day 3 of the Hoop Here Get There Classic. Thank you very much.